2. Then you will call your brother my people. You will call your sister pity. Plead earnestly with your mother, for she is not my wife, and I am not her husband, so that she might put an end to the adulterous lifestyle and turn away from her sexually immoral behavior. Otherwise, I will strip her naked and expose her like she was when she was born. I will turn her land into a wilderness and make her country a parched land, so that I might kill her with thirst. I will have no pity on her children, because they are children conceived in adultery. For their mother has committed adultery. She who conceived them has acted shamefully. For she said, I will seek out my lovers. They are the ones who give me bread and water, my wool, my flax, my olive oil, and my wine. Therefore I will soon fence her in with thorns. I will wall her in so that she cannot find her way. Then she will pursue her lovers, but she will not catch them. She will seek them, but she will not find them. Then she will say, I will go back to my husband, because I was better off then than I am now. Yet until now she has refused to acknowledge that I was the one who gave her the grain, the new wine, and the olive oil, and that it was I who lavished on her the silver and gold, and that they used the silver and gold they used in worshiping Baal. Therefore I will take back my grain during the harvest time, and my new wine when it ripens. I will take away my wool and my flocks, then that I have provided in order to clothe her. Soon I will expose her lewd nakedness in front of her lovers, and no one will be able to rescue her from me. I will put an end to all her celebrations, her annual religious festivals, monthly new moon celebrations, and weekly Sabbath festivities, all her appointed festivals. I will destroy her vines and fig trees, about which she said, These are my wages for prostitution that my lover gave to me. I will turn her cultivated vines and fig trees into an uncultivated thicket, so that wild animals will devour them. I will punish her for the festival days when she burned incense to the Baal idols. She adorned herself with earrings and jewelry and went after her lovers, but she forgot me, says the Lord. However, in the future, I will allure her. I will lead her back into the wilderness and speak tenderly to her. From there, I will give her back her vineyards to her and turn the valley of trouble into the opportunity of hope. There she will sing as she did when she was young, when she came up from the land of Egypt. At that time, declares the Lord, you will call me my husband. You will never again call me my master, for I will remove the names of the Baal idols from your lips, so that you will never again utter their names. At that time, I will make a covenant with them, with the wild animals, the birds of the air, and the creatures that crawl on the ground. I will abolish the warrior's bow and sword, that is, every weapon of warfare from the land, and I will allow them to live securely. I will commit myself to you forever. I will commit myself to you in righteousness and justice, in steadfast love and tender compassion. I will commit myself to you in faithfulness. Then you will acknowledge the Lord. At that time, I will willingly respond, declares the Lord. I will respond to the sky, and the sky will respond to the ground. Then the ground will respond to the grain, the new wine, and the olive oil. And they will respond to God's plants, Jezreel. Then I will plant her as my own in the land. I will have pity on no pity, lo rahama. I will say, not my people, lo ami, you are my people. And he will say, you are my God. Greg Murray, welcome in. Good to have you in here, friend. Just reading through and not pausing as we read the passages. So, who else came in? Okay, Roach, hey, buddy. Good to see you. So good to see you. Donnie has an ad command for 3 minutes during mess breaks. Oh, okay. That might be worth looking at. Yeah, it should have bypassed it. It didn't. I wonder why. Okay. That's what I was trying to do, was bypass it. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we have in chapter 1, the prostitute is married and the children are born. And now we're going to play out what is going to happen. The people have been playing the prostitute, and the prostitute is the image of the relationship with God as a husband or going to foreign gods. So this is not about sexual behavior, okay? It is about religious fidelity, okay? So it is about religious fidelity. They have not been faithful to God. They have been worshiping the Baals. Now, that practice of worshiping the Baals may include sexual activity of some kind, but that's not what the accusation against. It's about faithful fidelity to the relationship of only one God that they are serving. No volume. I don't know why that, no sound. I'm showing I have sound. Morning all. Volume is fine, supersonic. Yeah, King Fist. I'm not sure what problem you have. It looks like it's just you. Okay. So we're going to call our brother my people, Ami. You will call your sister pity. So we're going to have a shift. So God's position is this is what's going to happen. I am going to have no pity, and you're going to not be my people. But there will be a place where this will change. So I will not be this way forever. I'm not going to exclude you forever. There will be a point at which you will be punished for what you have done. And so that's what's going to happen. So you're going to be exposed with nakedness in the wilderness, parched land. So all those things you want to avoid. And then there's going to be the realization that while you were claiming that all these things were from Baal, they were actually from me. So your lover and those you're prostituting yourself towards are going to be, you're going to give it over to them and find out they didn't actually give you anything. All of the things that you have, the wool, the flocks, the olive oil, and the wine, I'm going to take them away from you. And you're going to find out I was the one that gave them to you. Then I will return those to you later on after you return to me. So, and then also there's this whole section of all of these festivals. Why are they going to put an end to them? Because these festivals that you are practicing, your annual festivals, your monthly festivals, your weekly festivals, are intertwined with the worship of other gods. So they're going to end because you're doing it in an unrighteous, unclean manner. And so that is not what we're looking for. That's not about the relationship we have. So they're going to all end. They're going to all end. That's what he's saying. And then, let's see, in the future, I'm going to bring you back. I will lead her back into the wilderness, and I will speak to her tenderly. So there is a hope that is going to come, and I'm going to turn the valley of troubles into the opportunity of hope. Why do they have, so let me see what valley of troubles says here. Valley of Echor, so named because the unfortunate incident in Joshua means disaster or trouble. And doorway, gateway of hope. Okay. Unlike the days of Joshua when Achan's sin jeopardized Israel. So we have the valley of trouble. That's where Achan sinned. You're going to turn that one incident that caused all people into the opportunity, the valley, the doorway, the gateway. I don't know why they wouldn't leave it as gateway. And they're going with opportunity. Anyway, and that's going to bring singing about. That's going to be singing like you did when you were freed from Egypt. It's going to feel the same. And you're going to call me my husband. You're going to return. See, it's about relationship here. It's about relationship. the relationship that you have, that you are following after other gods, and now you're going to come after me. You will never again call me master. So you are treating me in the wrong kind of relationship. We should be in a different kind of relationship. And then the names of the Baals are going to be disappeared forever. They're going to gone. They won't be around. Somehow your Bluetooth randomly turned on. Okay, well, you got it good. Now, hopefully, I'm watching you people. Welcome in. I don't know why the salad did not work. I don't know why. But thank you for the effort. I'm going to committed to you in righteousness and justice, in steadfast love and tenderness. I will commit myself to your faithfulness. Acknowledge you, says the Lord. At that time, I will willingly respond, declares the Lord. And all of the things, the grain, the ground, the rain, the olive oil, the wine, are all going to be returned. And pity is going to be returned. And the name, my people, will return. So we have, if we start out with this, we have Hosea is going to live this out. So he lives out what has already happened, the prostitute relationship and the unfaithful person. So now we have God declaring what will come. So then let's see, does Hosea now need to live this out? Because the prostitute is supposed to be desolate, desperate, alone, away from God, and God is going to go seek out the prostitute and return the prostitute to having pity and to being my people. So now let's look and see if that was what was happening. So, okay, Oh, yeah, there we go. Any thoughts, questions on that? I know this is not like one of the great stories, and in some way, I do want to say it is one of the great love stories, because Hosea is not going through the motions here. Like, as you read the story, Hosea is showing real love. He is showing actual love and compassion. He is actually living out a live demonstration of God's relationship with his people. So,